This wasn't just a race here Sunday, it was vindication. Helio Castroneves pulled into the winner's circle for the third time at the Indy 500, this time beneath an overcast sky, and joined a charmed circle of champions. In the next moment, and for a few moments after that, he shed enough tears to float his race car another 500 miles down the road. 3 months ago, Castroneves was standing trial for federal income tax evasion. The final charge against him wasn't dropped until Friday, 2 days before the start of open-wheel racing Super Bowl. The ordeal might have broken a lesser man, but compared to that, the Indy 500 didn't seem quite so taxing. The Brazilian started on the pole. He played possum for most of the middle of the race while ironing out a gearbox problem, then saw his opportunity and grabbed it by the throat. Then, just like Rick Mears, the four-time champion, whom Castroneves will train his sights on next, he used smarts and patience to choke every last bit of drama out of the race. The resemblance to Mears is hardly coincidental. Owner Roger Penske gave both men their shot at the big time and won their loyalty forever. He stood by Castroneves through the IRS problems and keeps Mears on the payroll as a driving coach and consultant. To no one's surprise, the two drivers found common ground and became fast friends. Mears said, "He's always taken this place like a duck takes to water. He's a competitor, but he's a big picture guy too. He rarely puts a wheel in the wrong place around here. He makes very few mistakes." Yet even Mears conceded he couldn't imagine the emotions Castroneves worked through in the quiet moments away from the racetrack, nor the joy he must have felt coming down the home straightaway in front this time. "I know he was just glad to be here," Mears said, "but to have everything fall in place like it did, it's just amazing." It's funny how things work out. Just last week, former NFL star Michael Vick walked out of a prison in Kansas, still vilified and nearly broke, a disgraced former con with no idea whether there will be a place for him in pro football if and when he's ready to go back. Castroneves, on the other hand, was acquitted, then welcomed back to racing with open arms and given the benefit of the doubt. With the chance to pick up where he left off, the Brazilian climbed back behind the wheel and wrote the perfect ending to what could have been a Hollywood script, except it was all true. Towards the end, Castroneves said, "I didn't touch anything in the car. When I got in front, it was never look back." He paused one more time then to choke back some tears. "This race is magical," he said. "It was a tough beginning, but this is the best month of May ever." At the Indianapolis 500 for the Associated Press, I'm Jim Litke.